Hey guys, it's Quad from the IWR show with J-Man. NFL season starts tomorrow, and we're sitting down here in the studio talking about it, and our fathers decided to make a video. Brian B, my dad, and B Daddy J with him. So they decided to get in front of the camera for the first time ever.
Oh God, and
this is going to be legendary, guys.
Legendary. So just mind you that my father, Jason, B Daddy J, of the esteemed editor of the IWR show, finally making his on-screen debut, talking about NFL, and mind you, he was drinking during this, so that's why his son, being straight edge, needs to tell him that he just sounded like a complete dumbass. So
pop a bag of popcorn, grab a seat, and
it's about to get epic in this bitch.
Get ready to pick your pick. So
turn it over to B Daddy J, Jason, and Brian for their picks for Week 1.
Hey everybody, I'm Jason, this is Brian. We're sitting around this weekend, nothing to do. Let's do some football picks. It's the opening weekend of football season. Just to let you know, we already picked for Thursday's game. We both had the Packers. It was covered by 4. Thought it was going to be a little more of a bigger spread between the two, but you know, New Orleans kept it close.
It was a good game.
It was a good game. Aaron Rodgers on fire. Sick, actually. So anyway, let's just get to it. We got at Baltimore, Pittsburgh and the Ravens. 1.5 spread. Be honest with you, I've got Pittsburgh right now. Ben Roethlisberger's quarterback, not hurt this year, didn't wreck his motorcycle. I just don't think they can beat him with Roethlisberger behind there. Still going to be a physical game.
Yeah, low-scoring game. Just, you know, usually about 3-point spread either way. I like Pittsburgh myself. I think their defense is going to dominate. Baltimore's offense is really hit and miss. Flacco, really, after his first year or two, has not done a lot. So I like Pittsburgh to win it too.
Next up, we got at Tampa. We got the Bucks against the Detroit Lions. 1.5 spread there too. I know Detroit's got an offense. Supposedly, this is the team for the year. I mean, they've been picked to come out of the ashes, take over the world. Till it's proven, I still got Tampa. Josh Freeman, great quarterback. He's at home. Till the Lions prove it, I just don't think they can win on the road.
I like Detroit in this game. I think they've gone about the right way and really build up that defense. That front four just unbelievable. I think just they can really take over a game. Now, the secondary for Detroit is where the question is. You look to see if Freeman might be able to take advantage of that with Mike Williams, but I'm going to take Detroit. I think they are an upcoming team, and I'm buying into the hype.
Next up, we got Atlanta at Chicago. A 2-point spread. Atlanta's the favorite. I don't know if Chicago is there yet. I don't even know if Lovie Smith's going to be the coach at the end of the year. Mike Martz is still the coordinator. I just got Atlanta. Too many weapons. You got Roddy White. You got Turner. Atlanta easily, I think.
Yeah, I like Atlanta to cover the 2 points also. I think Chicago is a good team, but I think they overachieved last year. I think they're going to come back down to earth. They'll still be a decent team, but they're not going to beat Atlanta.
Next up, we got Kansas City at home against Buffalo. Kansas City all the way. They're going to run the ball, obviously. I just don't think at home Buffalo can beat them. I mean, I just think that Jamal Charles and company just going to tear it up.
Yeah,
ground game all the way.
Yeah, Kansas City should win this game easily. I think Buffalo was like 30th in the league last year against the run. Jamal Charles should have a great game. But Buffalo's one of those teams that, for some reason, even though they never look good, they always seem to hang into games. But, you know, 5.5 points, I'm taking KC.
Next up, we got the Houston against the Indianapolis Colts, sorry. No Peyton Manning. No Peyton Manning for a long time. Indianapolis is in trouble. They are not going to win many ball games without Peyton. He is their franchise. And sorry to everybody that has Reggie Wayne. You're in trouble this year until Peyton gets healthy. Houston all the way. Matt Schaub, Johnson, all day.
You know, 8.5 points Houston has to cover. And even though Indianapolis doesn't have Peyton Manning, they like you said, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Austin Collie. I like Indianapolis, even though without Manning, they're not the same team. The biggest question mark for me is Indianapolis defense. They have not looked good. Now, granted, they didn't play some of their stars on defense for a lot of the preseason. So, you know, without Adrian Foster, if he's doubtful right now. I know they have him as questionable, but I really don't think he's going to play. I'm going to take Indy to cover. I don't think they're going to win, but I'm going to take them to cover 8.5 points.
I just think I think it's going to be bigger. I mean, I really think Houston's got a pretty good offense, even without Foster. I mean, they'll bring in Ward, but I really think Schaub's that good of a quarterback, and I think they've got a chip on their shoulder, and they want to beat Indy bad.
Yeah, but you look at last year. I mean, Foster dominated against Indianapolis. Without him, that's a big drop in production. You know, no matter who the running back is.
I hate to say it, but I think people are going to be caught up on Foster this year. It's not going to be the same thing. I'm maybe a flash in the pan. Moving on. Okay, we're from St. Louis. We have a game here. Philly's coming into town. Mike Vick and company, the dream team. My heart says if they're going to get them, this is it. If St. Louis is going to win, this is going to be their only opportunity to win. I think as the year goes on, Philadelphia is going to gel and be actually as good as everybody. They might not be at first. Vic looked shaky in the preseason. But my heart says St. Louis, but I still got to pick Philadelphia. Unfortunately.
I'm a homer. I got to take St. Louis. And then the reason I do that, you know, Philadelphia has great skill players. You know, when you look at quarterback, running back, wide receiver, their cornerbacks, the secondary, just, I mean, solid. You're not going to find, you know, a better skill position team. But when you look at up front, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, there's some question marks on Philadelphia, and they haven't gelled yet. And I think St. Louis at home can take advantage of that. They're a young team. You know, Philadelphia may win, but I think St. Louis can cover 4 and possibly pull out the upset.
In my heart, I think they can. I just don't know if they, you know, without the receivers yet, you know, I just don't know if they'll be keying in on Jackson.
Yeah, it's interesting though that, you know, Philadelphia's really gone from the outside in, and St. Louis is built from the inside out. So it's, you know, 2 different types of teams. Should be interesting. And
the probably worst game of the week, Cleveland at home against Cincinnati Bengals. I got Cleveland, and a game that I hope is nowhere near my TV anywhere. I mean, I really have no interest in any of these teams. I just think they're 2 teams that are in the decline.
Yeah, 6.5 points is a lot in this game because I you know, both teams are kind of down. But you know, I'm gonna take Cleveland also. You know,
Dalton. I mean, there you go.
Yeah, but you know, Andy Dalton first game. You know, Jerome Simpson, AJ Green, a lot of youth on that offense. I don't see them staying in this game.
Next up, we got Jacksonville, favored actually at home against Tennessee. I don't know. Jacksonville seems like they're going to be in trouble with, I don't know, they might bring in, what's his face? Who's Missouri quarterback?
They got Josh McCown probably going to be the starter.
For now.
Right, and then we got Blaine Gabbert backing up, but I don't know how they're favored in this game, even with Maurice Jones-Drew.
I think Hasselbeck actually keeps them steady. Chris Johnson, Hasselbeck, I think they can win this game, and I think they should be winning by at least a touchdown, 10 points.
Yeah, for what preseason's worth, Tennessee has looked pretty good, even without Chris Johnson. You imagine them with Chris Johnson, they can be a solid team. Mm-hmm. I'll take Tennessee also.
Next up, we got the Giants at home, Washington at home against the Giants. A 3-point spread. Giants are favored. I think the Giants, Washington's always seen, you know, Dan Snyder just does not have it. I don't know, he just can't put the pieces together. You bring in McNabb. I think he's got stuff in the tank. I think he's going to help him. Eli Manning, everybody in company, I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah,
they'll win this game fairly easy.
The Giants lost some weapons. You know, they lost Kevin Boss at tight end. And they lost Steve Smith. But I really like Giants defense. Giants defense in this game, I think, can take over. You know, Washington doesn't have a lot of options on offense, so I'm taking the Giants to cover.
Next up, we got at home Arizona against Carolina. 7-point favorite for Arizona. I think Kevin Cobb comes in, solidifies the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's got Larry Fitzgerald. They don't run the ball a lot, but maybe this year they change it a little bit with bringing in, help me out, who did they bring in this year for Arizona's running back as a rookie?
Well, Beanie Wells is there right now, but they had the guy they had who got hurt. He's out for the year.
Oh.
They signed Chester Taylor, but I don't see him being much in this game.
In that case, the trend continues and they don't run the ball.
Yeah. Nah, I think Cam Newton first game, he has not looked that good in the preseason. I think Arizona will exploit him, and you know it's going to take him some time.
It wouldn't surprise me though if he ends up as rookie of the year.
No, he could, yeah. I mean, especially if he's playing the whole year. But I just don't see him putting up a lot of numbers in this game. I see Arizona covering.
Next up, we got San Francisco at home against Seattle. Seattle surprised a lot of people last year. It might actually continue. It seems like every time we play St. Louis, they bring their best. They got San Francisco favored by 5.5 at home. I just don't see it. I think Seattle actually wins this game. You know, the rah-rah spirit that, what's-his-face brings from USC. Yeah. Sorry, we're drinking. I'm drinking.
He's drinking.
I think that carries on this year. Seattle wins. Maybe by... Yeah, I don't know if they cover the spread, though. Oh, wait. San
Francisco's favored. How do they win and not cover the spread?
Cover the spread.
Yeah.
Easily. Because they're favored.
I'm taking San Francisco to cover. You know, Seattle played well at the end, and they won a weak division last year, but Sidney Rice is out. I just don't see them having a lot this year. As far as Jackson, doesn't impress me. San Francisco does have a good defense. I'm going to take San Francisco to cover 5.5 at home.
Next up, we got San Diego against Minnesota. San Diego's at home. They're favored by 8.5. I think it looks like the biggest line of the day. San Diego starts out slow. I just don't think they start out slow against Minnesota. Should win easily here, too. I would say probably by 2 touchdowns easily. So I think Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates, if he's healthy and stays healthy all year, they should be fine. I really think Antonio Gates getting hurt last year kind of hurt them. Yeah, well, they had, oh, good Lord, the wide receiver that was out last year, and he's on my team in fantasy this year.
Vincent Jackson.
Vincent Jackson.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the season, should help out Phillip Rivers there, too. I think Ryan Matthews.
Why are you on this show?
I think Ryan Matthews bust out big this year, sophomore year. I don't think he has a sophomore slump. I actually think he shines.
Yeah, I think San Diego's going to make up for last year's debacle. That was just, I mean, they're such a better team than what they ended up being last year. And, you know, Minnesota, they're going to have to rely so much on Adrian Peterson, and that gives them a shot to hang in the game, but I like San Diego, and I'm the same with you.
It also allows them to stack the box against them the whole game. That's what they got to go.
Yeah, I just don't think Donovan can exploit their secondary, so I'm going to take San Diego to cover the 8.5 also.
Next up, we got the Jets at home against Dallas. Dallas, everybody's fairly healthy. They got Romo back for the whole year. I'm not a big Sanchez guy, but I know the Jets defense is, solid, and I think the Jets defense carries them again this year. I don't think it's going to be Sanchez. I really think the Jets win in spite of Sanchez. So I got the Jets actually covering at home against Dallas.
How about them Cowboys? I like the Cowboys to cover here. I think the Jets will win. I think it'd be like a 3-point game, but you got Romo back. You got Miles Austin, Des Bryant, Felix Jones. Is going to give them a lot of options. I like the Cowboys to hang in this game. I still think the Jets are a great team, but I'll take the Cowboys to cover 5.5.
I got New England at Miami, 7-point favorites. Tom Brady's there. Monday night, New England.
Yeah, there's nothing else to be said. I'm picking New England.
At home, Denver against Oakland. I don't know what Denver's going to do this year. The Raiders seem to be getting better and better the last couple of years. McFadden has another big year. Denver, I just don't know. Who knows? Tebow will probably be quarterback in 3 weeks, even though I think they're trying to get rid of him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't seem like the new coach and them are meshing.
Yeah.
I'm going Oakland in the upset.
Yeah, I'm taking Oakland to cover also. Denver was terrible against the run last year, and I think McFadden can really step up and have a big game. So I'll take Oakland to win this game and cover the 3 points.
All right. Well, that should do it. That's this week's games. Don't take our advice.
This is just for fun, but this is our opinion.
Send it to us.
Yeah, we'll take a 10%.
If you lose, this is just for fun. So, everybody, peace.
Hey, take care.